Hello and welcome to the 18 WJTS Monday with the Mayor segment. Today we are in Santa Claus, Indiana, and we'll be talking with the president of the Santa Claus Town Council, and that is Mike Johannes.
Hi.
We're so glad to have you here. Well, we're here at your spot.
Yeah,
glad to come down here to Santa Claus.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you. You are the new president of
Correct.
the Santa Claus Town Council, but you are not new to the presidency.
Right. I was president 4 years ago, and I've been vice president a couple times and been on the council for this is my 17th year.
Okay, so you've seen some real growth in Santa Claus.
Yes.
And today on the Monday with the Mayor segment with the president, we'll call it, we're going to talk about the trail projects that you have going on in Santa Claus, which are numerous.
Yeah, we have, when we're finished, there will be a total of a little over 13 miles of trails, and we're building the trails in segments. So we now have 3 segments done. The longest part, which we're currently working on, is going to run from Yellig Park, which is up here, down 162 to the stoplight at 245, and then it will run all the way out 162 past New 231 out to the high school and to both the Boyhood National Memorial and the Indiana State Park that's out there, Lincoln Park.
You said 13 miles, right? So you could almost be running a marathon or a half marathon right here in Santa Claus, all on a trail.
Right. And the other trails that we have already finished, one that runs from, again, Yellig Park down to L.J. Cook, and then L.J. Cook down to the main intersection where Circle S and Fifth Third Bank is, and then it goes over into Christmas Lake Village. That section's completely finished. We have another section that also is a new road that connects 245 and 162 down here. You come out of the fire station and come right out to 162. That was a safety issue. We built that road to get better and faster response for the fire trucks and ambulances and stuff. That section is done. And then we have another section that comes out of Christmas Lake Village at Casper Drive. It comes out to 162 and meets. When we're completely finished, there will be a circle that will be about 3 miles, I think, that will leave Yellig Park going either way and just make a big circle down to L.J. Cook and back. And then, or you could get on this road and go all the way out to the high school, the state park, or the national park.
Do you look at this as being one trail, or I think you said how many trails together to make one?
It's 5. Yeah.
Okay, 5.
The main trail, the main project is called America's Lake. Now I've forgotten. It's a trail that actually will go all the way across the whole United States, and this is a segment of it. It'll start in California and go all the way to New York. And there are different segments. I think if you've been to Newburgh, Indiana, and there's trails along the river, that will eventually be part of this trail system.
Now, some of us in our minds, when we think of trail, we think of a mud path through the woods. That's not what this is.
Oh, no, these are paved trails. I think they're 12 feet wide with 2-inch berms on both sides, or 2-foot berms on both sides, so you've got almost 16 feet of space there. And they are designed to handle foot traffic and bicycle traffic. There can be no electronic or gas-powered engines or anything on that. It has to be either walking or a bicycle on the trails.
So if you live in Santa Claus proper, you can walk to Yellig Park.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes, you can right now.
And soon you'll be able to walk to the high school.
Exactly.
Or vice versa.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is really neat.
Yeah, we did a lot of study. The town council did a lot of studying on trails before we did this because it was a pretty big project. It's probably when we're going to be finished someplace between 12 to $15 million. 80% of that comes from federal grants. The federal government is pushing trails all over the whole United States for 2 reasons. One is quality of place. It gives people to exercise, just what we were talking about before. And the other thing, they want what they call alternate transportation systems. And they don't refer to these as trails. The federal government calls them alternate transportation systems. So get the right terminology.
Yeah, so when we hear that, we'll know it's a trail.
Yeah, it's a trail. And so we did the economic studies on that and found out that in other parts of the country, and we had studies from California to Maine and everything, that this has a very beneficial effect on selling homes and properties because people want the quality of place. But it also then raises the economic value of those properties. And in some of them, in some places in the country, the property along the trails, their value went up 35%.
Wow.
Because of the benefits of the trails.
Now you've got you got more than half done then, is that right?
Pretty close. It's real close to half. Yeah.
What is the goal to be complete? When do you feel, ooh, we're done?
I think we will be completely finished in 2022, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, we're working on a section now that'll run from the stoplight in front of the entrance Crystal Lake Village down to the one at Casper Drive. That's the next one to go under construction, and that will probably be in a year and a half. Okay. The actual construction part is very quick. It's all the engineering studies and ecological studies and archaeological studies that have to go on beforehand, and we've done most of that for the entire system. But we're doing the other construction part in segments.
So if people are wondering right now, well, I don't see any work being done, that's because there is work being done behind the scenes, but soon it'll just go like that.
Yes, it just goes.
And then you'll be doing little ribbon cuttings as you go
again,
along.
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
And then when you're all done, you can have a half marathon to celebrate.
All right, you come and run in it?
No, I might watch. All right, Mike, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's really
I
a pleasure
appreciate it.
talking to you.
You too.
We have been talking with the president of the Santa Claus Town Council, Mike Johannes, and we hope to have him again on Monday with the mayor, but we'll rename it for him, Monday with the president. Thank you for watching 18 WJTS. We're local people watching local people.